And welcome back, folks. Well, Game 3 today, the Under-18 Girls Red Grand Final, Goodwood Saints versus Port District, as we see the teams lining up for the National Anthem. Do we have to keep quiet when the National Anthem's on, Mr. Producer?
I assume so.
So we might just wait for this National Anthem to be played, and then we'll bring you back to this exciting broadcast of Goodwood Saints and Port District. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was the National Anthem. What an exciting day for these young ladies, and Vince is going to cover the weather in a moment with it really blowing left of screen. So a couple of things as we lead into this game. The second semi, Goodwood, how did they get here? Goodwood 5 goals, 8-38. Port District's 3 goals, 11. So they had one more scoring shot. So Goodwood got up by 9 points. Seagate with 3 goals, 1 to watch. Preliminary final, Port District big winners, 7 goal 3, 49-point winners over Henley. 4 goals to Schwartz, so we're going to cover off on the Schwartz girls in a moment as well. Port District finished on top, 8-1, Goodwood 7-2. Last time they met in the home and away, Port District won the round 9 game, 74-42, 32-point winners, with both Schwartzes kicking goals. Round 4, now this is the interesting one. Goodwood Saints got over Port District by 2 points, and that was the only Port District loss in the home and away. They then lost the second semi. I welcome to our call the great man with a wealth of knowledge in football, Mr. Vince Cosme. Welcome along, Vince.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, and good afternoon, everyone. Look, I'm really looking forward to this today. We're going to get the opportunity here to see Lauren Young, the girl who is only 14 years old, polled 7 best on grounds in the first 7 rounds of the season, and missed the last 2 games with a hip injury. Interestingly enough, the 2 Schwartz twins at Port District got let off the leash in that last game, which Port District beat Goodwood Saints, and was the only time that they did beat them when Lauren wasn't playing. So really looking forward to this. We've got the opportunity to call a girl who at 14 and being the association medalist is certainly looking to bigger and better things when she gets older.
Well, exciting times, Vince. Like 14 years old and winning the medal, and teams are just moving into position now. So we're probably about 2 minutes away. Goodwood Saints, look at them. They're already down here ready. They're out in position. So anything else, Vince, before we go to the first bounce?
It will just be interesting to see that how the teams go, where they're going, whether they have 2 strategies going with the breeze and then against the breeze. And that's probably one of the most interesting things that's happened so far today. But so, set to go.
Very good. Game brought to you by Dartfish, Sports Interactive, Business Plaza, Interchanger and Catch.com. Screaming good deals as up it goes. That's a high throw too. First tap down there was number 20, Amber Evans. Ball bobbling around the half-forward line. Port District going to the right of screen. They're hard at it. Oh, diving forward. Goodwood Saints, just a scrambled kick, but they're on to it, Port District. So back it comes. Goodwood Saints now on the wing. Ball just bobbling around. Picked up now by number 8, and that's Alicia Gaffney. A very good name down at the district as well. Comes across far side now, or what we'd call the, to those watching at home, this is actually the clubroom side. We're calling from the scoreboard side. In it comes Goodwood Saints. First inside 50. They're around the corner. Kicks around. Alina Seagate. Keep an eye on her. She's been a major goal scorer as well. Ball bobbling out by the boundary line. Kept in play. Oh, hands go up. Couldn't quite take it there was Aisha Lodge. And the first out of bounds, Vince. I think we're going to see a lot of football to the left of screen, sir.
You will see a lot of football to the left of screen. So here comes the boundary umpire with the first throw in. Ball's up. Excellent tap there by the Goodwood Saints ruckman. It's right, bobbling around about 25 out from goal, and tackle there, and the umpire will ball it up.
Number 21 there, Chloe Schwartz, didn't look too good there. Picked herself up though for Port Districts.
So the kick out, coming out towards the 50. It's a bit of a race on there. First one there was Eve McKenzie. Still bobbling around. Mim Potter just tried to get the ball forward. Handball there from the ruckman, Lodge. And here's a shot by Tidswell. And that's the first goal of the game.
She prized herself.
Yes, I think she did. Yeah, bounced through, carried with the breeze, and the Saints are on the board. They've got the first goal after 2 minutes.
So it's interesting, they pushed the ball down. It was moving backwards and forwards just inside that 50. And opportunist, Tidswell, she sort of came out of the pack with that, looked at the goals and said, I'll put it up. And that wind is really blowing strongly to left. Beautiful sunny day. We're thinking there may be rain a bit later on, but just at the moment not looking like that one bit. So umpire in the middle throws it up. 2 ruckmen go in. Once again, Port District get the tap. It's the clearance that's important. Free kick given. Umpire signalling a throw. So the big ruckman now for Goodwood Saints. Just looking down the ground, plenty of time. Goes out wide, looked like a set play. They all sprinted out there. Mim Potter, the captain there, racing after the ball. Strong tackling, I noticed that in the last girls' game as well. So ball now back into the middle. Port District players trying to just track that ball. Leaves it to the player facing the player, and that was Renee Wilson. Gets it on. Nice long kick now. That wasn't Wilson, that was the player that received it. Goodwood Saints, good attack on the ball, Vince. Eyes on the ball. And that is, wow, that's Lauren Young. That's our medal winner, folks. 14 years old. Great attack on the ball. First the ball now, Port District's clever little handball. Alicia Gaffney just lets it go inside 50. I think Port District are going to find it hard to get inside the 50 down there, and Goodwood Saints already second entry. This is dangerous position now. Port Districts once again win the tap, but guess what? Straight to Goodwood Saints, right into the goal square. Port District's in front, which you need to do. It's out to our broadcast and scoreboard size now. Port District first of the ball. Dragged off it. She's going to get a free kick, and that is Chloe Schwartz. One of 2 sets of twins that we'll cover a little bit later in the game.
Yes, and Chloe Schwartz finished third in the association medal behind her sister Madison. So the kicks come back forward, and there's, I thought the mark should have been held there by Lodge. She had a fair piece of it, just dropped out. So the ball's over just near the boundary line. Is that a free kick? It is to Chloe Schwartz, and she'll take that right in the back pocket on the outer side of the ground, which is the broadcast side. The kick's touched. It's just gone straight through Young. And at the back, it's Dakota Emma Fox, and the ball now has gone, coming back out towards a 50 again.
It's like end-to-end, Vince.
Yes, Young's just got the ball inside 50. Excellent tackle applied there on Mim Potter, and the umpire is going to ball it up around about 20 out from the goal at the Goodwood Saints end. That's the southern end of the ground they're kicking to, left of your screen. Surely held high, caught high there, Chloe Schwartz, and she'll get another free kick.
Nice teammate there, picking her up off the ground. She's already had a couple of belts, poor old Chloe. So just
back pocket again, and this time she gets good purchase on the ball, out towards 50. There's a fantastic mark taken by her sister Madison.
Just like the backyard. Oh, wow.
She's got an excellent leg again against the breeze, heading up towards the centre of the good pick up there by Beswick. Ball's right in the middle now. There's a bit of a chase on here. Excellent work there by O'Loughlin. And Port District's going into their forward 50 for the first time.
Well read.
Well read by Pickett. And they're going to kick their first goal here through Maddie Schwartz. That is excellent running from Maddie Schwartz. She took the ball down here at the half-back line, and that is really, really good work.
I was actually waiting for a break. She did. She took the mark here. As soon as she kicked that, there was another girl, number 10, Alex Deanne Freeman, who tried to run with her, and she ran in a straight line as the crow flies, so to speak, straight down into the forward line. That's for anyone at any level to watch that from the half-back line down for a goal. I reckon that's goal of the day so far that I've seen, and what a great run by Madison Swartz, and she's got a good kick. She's an athlete. She can really run. So umpire back in the middle now, and that's a good goal against the Breeze. Up it goes. Port District have won every tap so far. Number 24 is Kaya Waddell, but it comes back now. Out to open space. They've attacked through here before, Goody Saints, so it looks like a set play out this grandstand side. Taking it was Renee Wilson, just buckling at the knees there, taking it to ground. Umpire comes in. Folks, just so you know at home, we've already seen 2 games. The umpiring has been at a very high standard, so hopefully we've got another great umpiring spectacle going on here. But more importantly, back to the game. Oh, big heavy tackle there. A little bit hard to pick the numbers up, both wearing black jumpers. Of course, one yellow and one white set of numbers. So Port District now on the far side, and that's Sophie Beswick with a nice long kick down that wing. Big pack. Guess who? Madison Swartz spoils. Goodwood Saints back inside the 50. They're attacking well. Great smother there. That is fantastic by Jasmine Clift. And during the call, you might hear us call number 15 for Port District, Lakeisha Pickett, and daughter of the great Byron. So this will be interesting. Okay, so ball about to be thrown in. Oh, just a little bit of a lower profile throw in. Players going for it. The ruckman battle, number 2, quite diminutive, Eve McKenzie, puts a body over the ball, being held onto. Still gets the kick in now, Goody Saints. It's right in that dangerous spot, centre half forward. Port District going to try and clear. Goes square of the kicker and bounces back. Player free now. Has to get back on her right. Couldn't go on her left. Unfortunately, Alina Seagate, and she's been a big multiple goal scorer. She's got it again. Keep an eye on her, folks.
Smothered again.
Second smother. They're going pretty hard at it. So that's Holly Tidswell, our goal scorer. She's been caught dropping the ball, Vince.
Yes, so that'll be Chloe Schwartz. She's been absolute rock back there in the first quarter, and very important for Port District against the Breeze. Kicks straight out to her twin sister, Madison. Wonder how many times we'll call that today. Madison's kicked the ball into the forward line, looking for Kyra Waddell. Umpire's called a free kick. It's going to go to Goodwood Saints. That's against Jakira Telfer. So the kick comes out towards the wing. And a good mark there taken by Pickett. Pickett goes towards the half-forward flank. There's Madison. Schwartz there, kicks into the forward 50. And it looks like, is that going to be a high tackle? It is. And free kick there will be to Ruby Siganoff. So she decides to go down to the pocket. First one there was Beswick. Kick back inside 50.
Wow.
Here's O'Loughlin. And that's a fantastic kick from O'Loughlin in the pocket.
Great goal, wasn't it?
Yes, very, very high quality, a standard of football we're seeing from these young ladies today. Here, look at this replay. Picks it a clean pick up and an excellent shot at goal, straight over the goal umpire, and that will mean that Port District are back in front.
And she kept it low, Vince.
Yes, into the breeze. They're playing very well into the breeze this first quarter. 2 goals to Port District and 1 to Goodwood Saints. 10 minutes into the first quarter.
And I'll tell you what, have a look. What a great job they're doing. We've got a super adult size umpire in the middle, but the boundary umpire here is he'd be the smallest bloke out there. Girl going down in the middle there. She's now got the ball in her hands.
That was
they're attacking
Lauren
her.
Young, I think.
Was it?
Goodwood Saints girl, yeah.
Yeah,
actually in the ruck.
There's a little bit going on there. Lucy Angus is in there as well. Player just backing off here for Goody Saints if they can get it out to her. She's got good space out here too. Guess who again? I'll tell you what. She's after the beanie, this girl. So Schwartz it is, goes forward. Or just waiting for the ball. Didn't come to her was Eliza Bock. Goodwood Saints. It's a bit of Bit of to and froing here. Pickett puts a body in, can't quite take the ball, goes back after it. Geez, there's some pushing here. Umpire just lets that go. And yes, he has let it go. So Goodwood Saints 3-1, just dropped the ball there, unfortunately. So saying that she got a handball to it. And I reckon they'll be at her too. Lauren Young, the medal winner. So back it goes. I tell you what, Madison Swartz is having a belter of a first quarter. Key player for them. Tries to centre that ball. It actually goes a little bit further than it should have. And Newchurch it was, O'Loughlin it was, couldn't get it. Now they're going to load up down this far side, Goodwood Saints. 2 or 3 kicks. If they can get a possession here, they might do a little bit of a coast to coast. Quick handball on, good team play. Oh, player free, that was a great kick. And this is Chelsea Bennett. Too far out, goes back, centres it, and nice mark taken. This is the goal scorer for them, Alina Seagate. She's been kicking 2s and 3s as the season goes on. That was a nice piece of play by Goodwood Saints, transitioning from the half-back line to the half-forward line. On that far side, you can see the trees in the background. This is a fairly strong wind as she lines up, holds it close to her leg, and someone give us something.
Yeah.
The umpire, the boundary umpire and the goal umpire were looking at each other there, folks. So that took a long time, and with no time on in these games.
First minor score of the game.
So there they go. Nice kick in now by Port District. So Jasmine Clift and a mark. So this is what they need. They need the link up. They've got to tack into this wind. Blowing a gale inside out screwy. Doesn't get outside 50. Pickett it is now. She's got a strong leg too, but wow, courage required. That is a fantastic mark by that young lady. I think it was Michaela Speedy. We'll just wait till she turns around. Long kick back in. They're under pressure here, Port District. Are they up to it? Wow. She's going to be taken. Taken she was. Goodwood Saints. They're holding it inside their 50, and that was a good play. Chloe Schwartz just couldn't quite get that ball out. Goodwood Saints also have got their 2 or 3 spares about 30 metres off this.
So
nice
the
tap.
Throw up, a good tap there by Asher Lodge. So and the kick's gone forward, and that's been marked by Goodwood Saints. They're going to have another shot on goal here.
It was Mim Potter who got that forward too,
Mim
Vince.
Potter,
so she's been good as well. Is this Seagate again? I think it is, yes.
Yes, it is. Yep, so Seagate's going to be looking at a second shot on goal within about a minute. It looks like it's drifted again, so 2 points for her so far. She's been a multiple goal kicker in 4 of the last 5 games, including the last 2 games against Port Districts. So the kick comes out now. It's going out to the clubhouse side, and excellent mark taken there by Pickett. Has a bounce. Kick out towards the wing. Intercepted there by Goodwood Saints. And the ball now, Pickett again, just out in front of the coach's box there for Goodwood Saints. And they've got a free kick. So a bit of a scraggly kick. Young can't get her boot to the ball. Ball back out. First one there looks like it's going to be Tidswell. Umpire's paid another free kick. It's pushing it back, and Port Districts will have the free kick out on the wing. Kick forward. That may be a... Yes, it is. That didn't get touched on the way out, so that'll be coming straight back with Goodwood Saints.
Hope there's a lot of social distancing over there. Look at
looks
the crowd
like it's
just walking past.
Dean
There's
Freeman
a lot
that's
there,
got the
isn't
ball at the moment. Kicks forward. Oh, big fly there from Schwartz. Didn't take the mark. And that's not coming out anywhere. Not paid. Maybe a sling tackle there. And ball now sitting at half forward for Goodwood Saints. So umpire's going to ball it up. So we'll see the ruckman go at it again. Young shoves her opponent out the way. Gets the tap. And that's going to be stuck in there again. And we'll have a secondary ball up.
So Young it is. 14 years old. We've said it a few times. In the ruck. Winning the tap. Because they haven't been winning it in the middle. Following on, player taken there. I tell you what, she's quite vigorous out there. So a free kick here to Port District. And it's, Madison Schwartz. No, it's the, they are twins. Chloe Schwartz. So Schwartz just goes back. Probably not far enough. Kicks long, taken off the pack now. Port District go forward. They haven't got a lot up forward. Hence the runner comes through. Guess who? Lauren Young. She was just taking a boundary throw in back here. Kicks to Pickett. I've liked the look of this girl too. She can run, carry, bounce. Very good skills. And I'm thinking that may be Lauren
Young again.
Young again. A little bit hard with the windscreens. So over it comes. Switch of play this time. Goodwood Saints. I like that. The 45-degree angle. Dropping the ball or throw the umpire called against Tegan Ridley. So our player giving it now across to the other player. So this is Emma Matthews.
So Matthews.
Lead given out wide. Oh, just overrunning it there. Jakira Telfler. Goodwood Saints. Oh, they both sort of dived in the air there, Vince. Yes,
umpire's paid in the back to Ruby Siganov. So she's got the ball. She's got someone out wide here all by herself. That's Keely Custerman. Excellent looking kick to half forward. Ooh. Oh, just dropped the mark there, Keisha Wanganeen. And the ball just out here on half forward. Good work there by the ruckman. Quarter time siren's just gone. So quarter time, Port District going against the breeze. 2 straight 12. Goodwood Saints 1 goal to 8. Excellent quarter by Port District.
So our goal scorers for Port District, Madison Schwartz with 1 and Ilara O'Loughlin with 1. And our goal scorer for Goodwood Saints was Holly Tidswell.
Got that, yep.
So as we suggested to the left of screen, so what's going to happen is the second quarter, Port District are going to have it. Now they're in front kicking against the wind. They'll now be kicking with the wind. So can they open it up and get themselves going? They've had a very good season. As I said, only the 1 loss through the season.
And the Schwartz twins heavily involved. They're finishing 2nd and 3rd in the association medal and played a very, very good first quarter. Especially Chloe out of the back line. She was in everything there and thwarted quite a few of the attacks from Goodwood Saints.
And of course Madison, gee, we saw her a lot around the ground. She's a real athlete because running and kicking that goal was very good. I liked Lakeisha Pickett. She's very strong down back there as well. So she's going to be a very handy player for them. It'll be interesting to see if the ball doesn't get down back that much, whether they move the team around. The other one that's been impressive, as we said, was Lauren Young, who is, as we've said, the medal winner. She's the ruckman for Goodwood Saints. Mim Potter, number 1, has been very good as well. And just going through, they've got some players that seem to link up well. Alina Seagate seems to be the player up forward that they're looking for as well. Some stats, Vince?
So, in the first quarter, inside 50s, Goodwood 6, Port Districts 4. So, very good work from Port Districts to get 2 goals from their 4 inside 50s. Tackles 10-7 in favour of Port Districts, 3 clearances apiece, 2 centre clearances apiece. Hit-outs in favour of Port Districts. So, Amber Evans doing a good job there in the ruck against Lauren Young. 7 frees to Port Districts to 4 to Goodwood Saints, and turnovers 6-4 in favour of Port Districts. So stats pretty even across the board. That sort of is how it looks a bit on the scoreboard as well. It's pretty even. 2 scoring shots to 3, Port Districts with their nose in front.
Yes, and we're going to go live to the medal, or the beanie winner,
yes,
of the previous game. So Ned Maguire is our man that's going to do the interview, and I think we're ready now, are we, gentlemen?
Beautiful. Thanks, Tony. Here with the Dartfish man of the match, Harrison Chandler. Win the Dartfish beanie today, mate. 6 goals today. Great performance.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it was good to get the win. We were coming in pretty confident and got the result, which was good. Yeah.
Absolutely. You've already beaten them twice this year in the home and away season. Were you confident coming into the game?
We were confident, but we weren't. We knew we couldn't get complacent. They did beat Glenunga. So, look, it was really whoever wanted the footy, and I think we played well today.
Absolutely. And your physical presence up there was great today. I think it was a bit too much for the Hope Valley boys. Was that something you've been focusing on this season?
I've actually not. I haven't even been in the gym this season, so really it was just got a bit lucky.
There you go. And you're going up to seniors next year. What are your plans for the next few seasons?
Probably just to keep going at it. Probably work on my craft as a forward player. So yeah, that's about it.
Beautiful. Well done today, mate. The man of the match, Harrison Chandler.
Thank you.
And well done to the young man and premiership player for life, mate. Good work.
Well done, Harrison.
I reckon the under-18 boys, what do you reckon they be doing tonight, Vince? Just down having a few
Well,
lemon lime and bitters or something like that? That's all
Yes,
they'd
well, I
be doing?
suppose that's the delineation point. I suppose the ones that are permit players, they might they might indulge in something that's a little more, and partake in something that's a little more adventurous. But no, they'll certainly, you're right, they're premiership players for life now, and it doesn't matter at what level that you get one. It's always a special bond that you have with the other 20-odd players in the team on the day.
And some players only get one, some get a handful. I'll tell you what.
Most get none.
Yes, you are correct. The percentages. Fantastic by the Adelaide Football League to put these games on down here at St Mary's. A fantastic job. There's 4 games on today, all the under-18s, the blue and red games. We're going girl, boy with the game. So we're into the third match now. Our sponsors, Dartfish, Sports Interactive, Business Plaza, Interchanger, Catch.com. Screaming good deals. I'll tell you what, in one of the breaks, if you're not listening to it or watching it, get on to Catch and have a look. They've got some fantastic items up there. You can get anything and everything. Ladies and gentlemen, our caller for the first bounce in the second quarter, Vince Cosme.
So, the umpire about to put the ball up in the air again. Up it goes. Neither ruckman, probably Lodge, had a little bit better of it. Ball comes out towards this side. There's a kick forward there by Tucker Hall. Yes, looks like Young's been moved out of the ruck. Yep, she's now moved to centre half forward. Gets the ball forward. It's inside 50 for Goodwood Saints. First to the ball there is Clift.
A couple of names we haven't called now. We might see it a little bit different.
So ball still inside 50.
This quarter.
And
Here
there's
they go.
going to have a shot for goal here. Is that
Seagate it was.
Seagate?
Set play. Pass. Mark in the goal square.
Mark, no, he's going to take it. Looks like she's going to get taken around a bit. That's Jazzy Andre.
First shot for her. Look at the dust and that in the background there. Jeez, it's windy, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh.
So the shot, umpire. No, it's got missed to the left.
She kicked that very high, Vince.
Yes, yeah, probably got caught up in the breeze. So 1-3 now, the Saints, trailing by 3 points. So here comes the kick out to the far side. Ball goes out towards the 50. Young attempted to take the mark, but it's been picked up by Port District in towards the middle. First one there was Madison Schwartz, but got a bad bounce. Looks like she's got it back again.
Ooh.
Oh, strong tackle on her. Ball in the middle. It's just bobbling around at the moment. In there is Bock. And umpire's going to come in and throw the ball up. So the ruckman will go at it again. Tap there from Port District. It looks like they're going to get the ball forward again here. Kick comes in towards 50. Out towards the flank. Excellent pickup there by Ruby Siganoff, but she's tackled straight away, and the umpire's going to again throw that ball up. So, excellent work there by Madison Schwartz, but that ball has just missed to the left-hand side and will be brought back in.
Kaya Waddell had to run a long way to get to that, and the other one, of course, is Amber Evans.
Was in position. So that'll be Alex Dean Freeman that's going to bring the ball back in here, right, tucked up against the behind post. So, a bit of a dangerous kick there, but well picked up by Lauren Young. Excellent mark, contested mark. She's going to bring the ball out here. Lovely looking kick, and excellent work there, and taken just inside the 50-metre line. Ball towards the wing. Pack forms at the back. First one there was Gaffney. Oh, tackled very strong there, Beswick, but umpire calls play on. Ball just stuck in between a crowd there. Amber Evans was there. And umpire will ball it up now. Amber Evans.
So up it goes. Just a tap out there. Well, Goodwood won it, and Port District got the clearance, but hasn't come very far. Probably 10 minutes from that ball up. Trying to sock it now. Oh, good pace shown by the Goodwood Saints girl. Port District player gets it out just at the feet of Jakira Telfer. Goodwood Saints now. Umpire calls handball. Soccer off the ground. You're going to see a bit of good, strong tackle on the ground. There's no one taking back steps here. There's pushing, pulling, all kinds of things. Number 6 there. Emma Fox just pops it high in the air. Forward thrust here. And Mim Potter, the captain, goes long down the line. Nice kick. Big hands up by number 18, and that is Sanderson, yep. Sanderson. So comes long down towards the forwards. Can't quite get a grab. Seagate it is. She's been dominant up forward. She's too far out to score. Players are streaming down now. That last player that kicked that actually is running down.
Yeah, I reckon she's going to look for Lauren Young here.
So she goes long, just out to that pocket in that direction. Nice mark by Port District's in the back. Pretty much last line defence. She's going to have to pretty much come along this line. All the players are, just as you watch, on one half of the ground, and that's this side of the ground as we call it. So good defence there by Goodwood Saints. Eve McKenzie. Long way out by the light tower. Just centres it. That ball swinging around. First of the ball, couldn't quite get it up, was Mim Potter. So they all congregate around. Just as we're watching this down the ground, players are just moving across. There's like one corridor of players all the way down the ground. So up it goes. Congestion would be the word. Players swinging around there. Ball comes out round the corner. Guess who? Long kick. Could not. Snap in. Umpire calls play on. Not taken. And when I say guess who, it's Lauren Young again getting that kick in. She'll now come in. No, she's just to kick off this, so she's not going to contest the ruck. So up they go. Seagate it is. The forward, the big tall forward. Bobbling around there. Goodwood's Port District now.
It was
Good clearance.
Again.
And out it comes. Oh, look at this girl run. Nice one bounce. She can run 2 or 3 times here. 3 bounces. Handball over. She could get it back with a bit of luck. Doesn't. Although, bobbling around. Great defence by Port District there. Got it free. Port District who got it free. Over the top it goes. Bouncing through. What a fantastic run by Madison Schwartz. She is an athlete.
She is just a jet.
So,
what a fantastic run. Again, second time.
Some of these girls are in development squads for Samful. I know number 8, Keely Custerman, who's kicking in now, ironically, for Goodwood. Kicks it out wide. Port District, can they hold it in? They need a goal. Can't quite get it up. It's on the 50. Just bobbling around. Girls are very willing here. Umpire comes in and says, I'll ball it up, thank you. Good luck getting the ball back. He does. Throws it up now. Gets out of the way very quickly.
Evans, a bit late getting to that contest.
Yeah, so you've seen that a bit. I think the conditions, Vince, are going to be, especially with someone like Madison Schwartz running the ball, there's 35 other players who have to adjust to her.
That's right.
To get down the ground.
So the ball up. Good tap by Evans, but it's sharked again by Port District. Kicks in deep. Oh, poor old Pickett there. Just got caught in the sun. She had the drop there. And now that's going to be a ball up. Very dangerous. Top of the square for Port District. This has been a very, very tight first 7 minutes of this second quarter. The kick comes out towards the 50. Oh, gee. Very heavily met there, Young, by Jessica Kesak.
There's the kick.
Yeah. And excellent kick to Jakira Telfer. She's on the wing.
She'll get it back here, Young.
She might. No, she's gone further. And that's a fantastic kick. Didn't have to break stride. Dakota Braun. Ball's now in the forward line for Goodwood Saints. Just bobbling around. And no, handball's come out. Still about 20 out from goal. Very, very good forward pressure by Goodwood Saints at the moment. And that now is going to eventually be a ball up. They did well to lock that in a couple of times. Port District threatened to get the ball out. So going against the breeze and looking to get the lead. So there's the ball up. Oh, Young's taken it out of the ruck.
Oh, she
Oh,
hasn't.
yes, what a fantastic goal. And snapped by Lauren Young. And that gives Goodwood Saints the lead. She's worth it every bit. 21 votes in the first 7 games in the medal this year, and that just shows you exactly why. Look at that replay. Just took the ball straight out of the ruck. Fantastic snap over her shoulder, not even looking at the goals, just knew where they were. And yeah, fantastic work from Lauren Young.
I'll tell you what, I was a bit worried about them in the first quarter kicking with the wind, and they're kicking into the wind and they're winning the game. So Port District have scored 1 point, 8 minutes and 40 seconds in to the second quarter with the wind. Up it goes, Goodwood Saints. Great contest in the middle. They've got a sniff. Ball bobbling around, out it comes. Not quite. That is a strong tackle. Umpire is called holding the ball, and that is fantastic play there. So Mim Potter, is it? Yes, it is. Kicks forward. Young contests. Falls over there. Hope she's all right. Up she comes. Now Port District go forward. Centre half forward position. Pickett having trouble. Great recovery. And that's a nice kick in. That'll go over the top.
Oh, here we go.
They're out the back here. If she can just get the ball up. 22 it is. Kicks around the corner. Goodwood Saints got to that. So it's over the top. Port Districts are making hard work of this forward 50 entry. Can't quite pick it up is Schwartz. Ducks this way, that way. Gets around. She's got to do it all herself. Bangs it in.
Oh.
A mark. Plays on. Wowee. That was Chelsea Bennett with a goal. And you could, that was Taylor Newchurch with the goal. But the work here by Madison Schwartz, that ball came across goal. She chased and chased and chased out of this packet. Here she is. Picks it up. Bangs it forward with tired legs. Takes the grab. A bit worried about the play on. But she knew what she was doing, Taylor Newchurch. Puts them back in front, 3 goals 1 to 2 goals 3. And that was a much-needed goal, Vince.
Your first goal with the breeze for Port District. That's taken 10 minutes. But they're back in front and leading 3-1 to 2-3 by 4 points. So it's the 2 number 20s, Lodge and Evans. And up goes the ball. Let's see what happens with this one. So, excellent tap there by Lodge, but it's Port District's taking the ball away again. Goes towards Pickett. Ball bounces through 4 of them. A little bit late to react there. Was McDonald, but there's the kick into the forward line. Going deep towards the pocket. First one there is Abby Cox. And umpire's called something there. Oh, boundary throw-in. Okay.
And I'll tell you what, Schwartz was after that. He's called for a throw in there.
She's reluctantly given the ball back there. Wowee, what a game she's having, Madison.
She hunts it, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She's still on her own now.
Yeah, and end-to-end as well. So the 2 number 20s. Here we go again. Evans and Lodge. In comes a boundary. Just another dangerous position here for Port Districts. So, yes, Lodge tried to take it out of the ruck. The ball's come forward into the pocket. First one there, Mim Potter gets the kick away. And yes, good mark there by Young, but they probably want her a bit further up the field. Stuck back here in the pocket. Lovely
Nice
looking kick. So it's just out here on the half forward flank. A little bit of hesitation there from Eve McKenzie. She's going back in there now, and I don't think, is that one going to come out? Yeah. Yes, it is. So it's Juliet McDonald there, first one to get it forward. Umpire's called a push. Yeah, and
bumped around there.
Yeah, so that's Mim Potter.
She's having a good game too,
Yeah,
Vince.
she is. Kicks towards the wing. Off it. Young couldn't get it. Goes in a second time. Gets a free kick for a high tackle.
She's getting a lot of possessions
too. She's really stepped up in this quarter. Lovely kick.
Yeah, beautiful there. That's
back to Potter. Oh, kicks into the
25.
No, 25. 25. O'Loughlin must have crept over the mark there. So Potter's got 25. So she'll be probably at the top of the centre square. Sees something she likes out there. Goes a bit wide towards the forward flank. Ball over there on the forward flank. Emma Fox. Picked up nicely there by Keely Custerman. Ball in the forward pocket. And they've got a handball out. A couple of handballs. And that's gone into the forward line, and looks like it's going to go across goal. Kept in. Excellent work there by Sanderson, and kicked right towards the forward line, but there's a mark right on the goal line by Port District.
So, long kick down the flank. This will go over the back. Pickett it is. Been lively in the first half. Bouncing around. Tell you what, Goodwood Saints are just taking the ground there. Crowd calls dropping the ball. Now they're out Port District. Can they get a forward 50 entry? Unfortunately, a few of these girls tend to overrun the ball and they wait for it to be at their feet and then try and pick it up rather than being out in front. So, mark here to Port District. The advantage of the wind here, well, you can see with that kick, that's 2 kicks back for Goody Saints. Now they're away. The runner with the ball, Takira Telfer. She's been lively at times. Puts it out in front of a teammate. Couldn't get it. Juliet McDonald bounces around. Just goes out of bounds in that far side. So 3 or 4 kicks down the ground, and it's a forward entry for Port District on that far side there. So here's our boundary umpire doing a great job, the young man. So has a look. Nice throw in too. Great action. Throws it over the top. No one can get hold of it. Port District player at the back. There's about 7 players around that. Now the ruckman tries to get it out. Isha Lodge. Look at him. It's like a little bit of volleyball. Umpire's called a throw. So Mim Potter, she's having a great quarter there. They're going all right against the wind here, I reckon, Goody Saints. As Potter now goes out to the wing direction. Good lead given. And this is Eve McKenzie. McKenzie it is. Far side. Kicks to the wing directly. Player goes down in back play there, and a good mark, Asher Lodge, the ruckman. Now she takes off, tries to centre the ball a little bit more. Young it is, uses her body well. Now they're tacking into the wind. Players are streaming this way and that way. She's played on, or half fallen, kicks out wide, finds a player. This is what you do. Yep.
Still with the kick, slipped over, ball hit the ground, and she still laces someone out.
So McKenzie it is, kicks inside the 50, makes it hard. That's a high kick. 2 Port players go up. Diving on the ground. Don't let it out because Goodwood will hurt you here. All the players there on the ground. Player just a little bit sore getting up there is Chloe Schwartz. So umpire now throws it up. Young it is, goes at it. Port District player hacks it inside. So it's at the true centre half forward for Goodwood Saints. Player bending over, just hacked out again along the ground. Goodwood Saints player again brings it back inside 50. Play on's the call. Runs in towards goal, makes some space. That is a great kick. Is it there? No, it's not. Seagate takes the mark. Running with the ball, goes bang, and she's on the scoreboard with her first goal. Alina Seagate, and they've constructed that very well, running into the wind, Vince.
Yes, no, that was excellent play by Goodwood Saints. Have a look at this. Seagate takes the mark, plays on, and goes straight in and kicks it from about 3 to 4 metres out. So very, very good play by them, and they're back in front.
No fear with a mark like that too.
No,
to see a young lady doing that, and she's pretty much been on the scoreboard every week for them. 3 goals, 3 to 3 goal 1. 2 points the difference as we await the ball to come back into the middle now. We have a game on here. There is no tomorrow.
Yes.
No second prize, Vince. It's a grand final.
It is.
Playing for keeps.
And I think that might just about do it. We've got about 20 seconds left before the siren, but maybe a chance if we can get a quick kick into the forward line either way. But good work there from O'Loughlin.
Yeah, sorry.
And ball's gone into the forward line. Young's going to be the first one there, and just ahead of the siren, she gets the ball back towards the wing. But that will just about do it for the first half. There it is, siren. 3-3 Goodwood, Port District 3-1, only 2 points the difference. I think this one might be going down to the wire. We've seen some really, really good football by both teams here in the first half. And it'll be interesting to see what happens in the second half. I think it's going to stay very, very close.
So the goal scorers for Goodwood Saints, and we go down, we've got Lauren Young with 1, Alina Seagate, who is our last goal scorer, with 1, and Holly Tidswell, who scored early in the first quarter with 1, really got them going. For Port District, Madison Schwartz with 1, Taylor Newchurch 1, and Ilara O'Loughlin 1. Better players, wow. Well, Goodwood Saints, I'd say Mim Potter, Very good first half. Mackenzie's been in and out. Custerman at times has been okay. Lauren Young, standout for them. Absolutely sensational. Alina Siegert's given them something up forward, and she'll be handy in this third quarter there, kicking with the wind again. Port District, Madison Swartz, probably up there equal with Lauren Young. Gee, that's going to be an interesting battle come the end of the game for us guys. Pickett's been good. Bit quieter that quarter. I see she just went into the ruck there as well.
Yep.
Chloe Schwartz.
Down back.
Yeah. Alara O'Loughlin at times. Anyone else there, Vince?
No, I think there's Jakira Telfer. We've called her name a few times, and we look forward to watching what happens in the second half. And we're about to go to a break, and we'll be back shortly.
One of our great supporters here in the Adelaide Footy League this year is Business Plaza. They do great work helping clubs raise much needed funds. One of those is the Goody Saints. Let's hear from Craig Scott.
The Goody Saints are going to partner with Business Plaza because of their track record, and also they're a major sponsor of the Adelaide Footy League, and they've brought in big companies like Vodafone and Catch Group. We feel we can better engage with our members and our players through the app, and I encourage you to get on board and become a member of Business Plaza.
Welcome back, folks. Well, it's getting hot in the kitchen in the OTR Division 1.
Just by coincidence, our yesterday's hero this week happens to be one of Port District's favourite sons, and I speak, of course, of Jamie Baldy Baldacera.
It's that time of the show for Tony's Tales, and he's brought some stuff.
I've got some what we call props.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
At Carlton Football Club, we use Interchange Pro software to manage our rotations on game day with our men's team, women's team and VFL affiliate Northern Blues. The software is simple and user-friendly and gives us a great idea of how to manage our players' rotations during a match. Interchange Pro provides concise information about players' time on ground and time on the bench. We can also see how long players have been on the ground and configure accurate alerts for individual players to manage their rotations and game time. Using the software, we can keep track of how many minutes our players have played on the ground and spent on the bench for the whole entire season, creating a database. We find Interchange Pro a great solution to managing our players' rotations on game day, and it'll be a great tool at community level too.
Justin's Timber Rake, Celine's Dijon, Sylvester's Cologne, and Kate's Blanket. For everything they need, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
One of our great supporters here in the Adelaide Footy League this year is Business Plaza. They do great work helping clubs raise much needed funds. One of those is the Goody Saints. Let's hear from Craig Scott.
The Goody Saints are going to partner with Business Plaza because of their track record, and also they're a major sponsor of the Adelaide Footy League, and they've brought in big companies like Vodafone and Catch Group. We feel we can better engage with our members and our players through the app, and I encourage you to get on board and become a member of Business Plaza.
Welcome back, folks. Well, it's getting hot in the kitchen in the OTR Division 1.
Just by coincidence, our yesterday's hero this week happens to be one of Port District's favourite sons, and I speak, of course, of Jamie Baldy Baldacera.
It's that time of the show for Tony's Tales, and he's brought some stuff.
I've got some what we call props.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
At Carlton Football Club, we use Interchange of Pro software to manage our rotations on game day with our men's team, women's team and VFL affiliate Northern Blues. The software is simple and user-friendly and gives us a great idea of how to manage our players' rotations during a match. Interchange of Pro provides concise information about players' time on ground and time on the bench. We can also see how long players have been on the ground and configure accurate alerts for individual players to manage their rotations and game time. Using the software, we can keep track of how many minutes our players have played on the ground and spent on the bench for the whole entire season, creating a database. We find Interchange of Pro a great solution to managing our players' rotations on game day, and it'll be a great tool at community level too.
Justin's Timber Rake, Celine's Dijon, Sylvester's Cologne, and Kate's Blanket. For everything they need, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
One of our great supporters here in the Adelaide Footy League this year is...
I've got the stat.
You've got them? Yep.
We're right. Are we on? Thank you very much. Welcome back, Vince.
Yes,
sorry
welcome back,
about that.
Tony. That's all right. We're back for the second half. We're really looking forward to this. It's a very close game, just 2 points of difference, and you've got some stats on the first half.
Very quickly, inside 50s there, 12-9 for Goodwood. Umpire holds the ball off. We'll come back to these stats. Let's call the game. So, holds the ball aloft, and up she goes. That's a high throw too, both ruckmen. So Pickett's, Pickett it is, who's gone into the ruck for Port District, and umpire says free kick here, and this is Kaya Waddell. Goes out that far side, makes it a little bit hard to come home from there, but a good little mark by Sophie Beswick. Reels around on the left, interesting kicking style, but gets it forward, it's effective. Guess who's near it? Number 10, of course, Madison Swartz, having a great game. Goes forward for Port District. They're streaming forward. Good chase by Swartz it is again. Oh, just offline. A good chase and tackle there. So number 8 has to run back now. This is Keely Custom, and she's been a great kick. So you won't see a short one given here, I'd suggest. Young's giving the lead out to the right. She's probably gone. That's a hard kick to get it out to Young there because of the way the wind's blowing. But she goes wider again, puts it out in that direction. Player picking up. They're both fast, the Schwartzes. Doesn't really get hold of it. Oh, big pack
big
forms.
fly from Madison.
They kick into each other, I reckon. They're waxing, we call that. Port District now, round it goes. Goodwood Saints player, well done, puts the body in. Big pack, it's a rolling maul as we call it, almost a throw out. Little chip by Port District. In front again, which you need to be in the forward line. Player not able to take the ball, it bobbles out again.
It's not going anywhere.
And umpire says, I will throw it up, Vince.
So just out in front of goal here, about 20 metres around. Oh, Young tried to take it out the ruck and spilt it. Ball's on the ground, and I reckon that's stuck in. Yes, in comes the umpire, and that'll be a ball up once again.
A lot of players around the ball there, Vince.
Yeah, last person up, Chloe Schwartz. So up goes the ball. Ruckman are tangling. Ball's on the ground, and that looks like Young at the bottom of the pack there.
Yeah, she's all right
I
there.
know, she's a bit slow getting up. And it's been pinged for holding the ball.
Alara O'Loughlin.
So O'Loughlin with the free kick. And she's going to have a ping against the breeze here. Probably around about 30 metres out. Wheeled around onto the right-hand side, and inevitably that's exactly where the ball went too. So it's gone out, and that'll be a free kick for Goodwood Saints, not touched. And the ball will come back in towards the wing. Look, Young goes up, doesn't get it. Actually, that's a mark to O'Loughlin, is it?
That's twice now. They rely on Young a fair bit, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
It's come undone twice.
O'Loughlin goes in. Oh, what a fantastic grab.
Madison Swartz.
And that looks like, yes, it's Madison Swartz. What a game she's playing.
I'll tell you while she goes back for this, I hope they've got some weights on this trailer, mate. She's blowing around. It's a bit gusty out there. If you can hear the banging at home, it's just the trailer blowing around. Call us through, Vince.
So here comes the kick from about 30 metres. Needs to go at the right-hand post. Keeps it low. That's a really, really smart kick.
She did that well.
Yeah, that's a smart kick. She didn't put it up there in the breeze. And that's her second goal, first multiple goal scorer of the game. And that then now puts Port District back in front. And that's the 5th lead change in 7 goals. So this really is goal for goal.
I'll tell you something about this girl. I did AFL recruiting back in the late 90s, early 2000 for men. Don't worry about SANFL clubs. If any AFL clubs are watching this in the women's, I'd be having a close look at this girl, Madison Swartz, and she can run and kicks well. Good IQ. Go on, Vince.
Okay, so up it goes. Pickett with the tap forward, but it's sharked by Goodwood Saints. Ball in the middle there. Over the top of it is Beswick, but umpire's going to come in and he will ball it up once again. So it's Pickett and Lodge. Ball comes out. Goodwood Saints have got it. Oh, excellent tackle by Chloe Schwartz. Wow, wasn't that good? Ball coming out towards the wing here. It's picked up again by Beswick. She's getting a fair bit of it this quarter. Madison Swartz, great turn. Fantastic kick on the right. Looking up forward there for Sherritt. Ball's about 40 out here from the Port District's goal. Again, against the breeze. They're doing really well.
There she
Schwartz
is again.
going around. Excellent kick on the left. That ball's coming around. It's about 10 metres out. She's got a good bounce.
No.
Oh, no. It's still a couple of metres out. It's a bit like a pinball machine right there. It's going to stop, and the umpire's going to ball it up right next to the goal post. Port District having a good little period here against the breeze.
So umpire now throws it up right in that dangerous position. Round it goes. Port District can't quite get hold of it now. Taking their time to pick it up, and just a handball over the head. I reckon that was Leah Simpson down deep in the forward line. So boundary throw in now, down on that left-hand side of the posts, as umpire has a look, winds himself up, throws it in. A lot of congestion at the back. Pickett, or just puts a body over. Can't get it out. Port District in advantageous position here. Goodwood Saints, well done. But guess what? She's handballed to Chloe Schwartz. Sets herself up, runs in, and just sprays that ball. She did everything correctly. All she had to do was spend it. A little bit disappointed with herself. Get over it and get on with it. They're in front by 1 goal, and they're kicking into the breeze. Now playing on. Goodwood Saints streaming out. That's worth 2 kicks. Outside the 50 it goes. There's nothing ahead of these players here. If they can get a kick here it comes.
There it is, Young.
And there's only 4 players now. All the midfield have to sprint to get down there. Player being held on to. They've done well here, Goodwood Saints. So going back with the ball, Seagate handballs it on. Young again. Kicks long. They need her down back. They need her up forward. Players contest there. Jazzy Andre, it is. Pops the ball over in front of the Port District player. Boundary umpire, everyone's having to work to get down the ground, the midfield and the boundary umpires as well. That was a good transition.
Yeah, quick transition, so he took a little bit of time to catch up, but he's ready now, set, and the ball's going to come in. It's going to be Young and Newchurch. So neither ruckman able to get it, and they're piling on top of that. I think the umpire's going to come in and ball it up, probably about 25 metres out from the Goodwood Saints goal here. Geez, they'd like a goal 7 minutes into the 3rd quarter with the breeze. So the ball goes up. It's in the pocket. It's...
You won't get a handball off Seagate, will you?
No.
50 metres in front of goal, out from goal. The other thing that was important earlier was the free kicks. So in that second quarter, 8 to Goodwood, 1 to Port District. Just on some of those stats.
So here's Schwartz, eyeing up her options. Which way is she going to go? Runs her full measure. Lovely looking kick out towards the 50. Ball's right in front of us here. Oh, wow. Look at Madison go. She just turned the Jets on there and just sprinted past 2 opponents. First one to pick it up,
guess what?
though,
She's back
is
there.
Lucy Angus. Kick looks forward, but that's a well intercepted mark there by Sophie Beswick. She's having a really good quarter, Beswick.
She is.
Ball's gone into the middle. Goodwood Saints are going to pick it up. Not 15 is the call. Handball comes out. It's now towards 50. Watch out, Young's in the vicinity. Oh, lovely one pick up. There's the kick heading towards the forward 50, and it's Jazzy Andre again, but no, she can't get to it, and the ball's gone out of bounds.
Just those last 2 kicks too, Vince. They've tended to blast them in. They've ended up out that side of the ground.
Yeah, with the breeze.
We see a free kick here. They just need to centre that a little bit more. So Port Districts are doing well. Look at that ball. That's going to almost go backwards.
Lucky.
And standing under it, the other one here, Chloe Schwartz, she's had a great game as well. So she now tends to look for her sister. That'll be one of the first kicks where they haven't found each other. Nice little mark there, and that is Persia Tucky Hall. Centres the ball. That's better by Goodwood Saints. Direct kick. Is this Mim Potter? I reckon it is. Well, she stepped in a bit. Stops. Props. Now the kick goes long. Unable to take advantage of it, Goodwood Saints. Port District's player taken in the back. Oh, dragged it in. Could be in trouble. Chloe Schwartz. It's out now. Taylor. She's close enough. That is a super huge tackle. She's been taken high. And Lauren Young, it is. Hang on. No, that's not Lauren Young. That is...
Sanderson.
Yes.
Jordan Sanderson.
Jordan Sanderson. So, geez, that was a strong, vigorous tackle.
Yeah, a little bit
She's
high.
only about, 5 metres out. There's 3 people on the mark. Still have to kick the goal. Just wanders in casually. Oh, hand under the ball a bit. I believe she's kicked it. She's looking at the goal umpire, and everyone just waited for that one, Vince. And nice goal there. Jordan Sanderson kicks her first.
Lead change number 6.
Goodwood Saints, 1 point in it. Just got the hand under it. They tend to, some of these girls just kick the ball a little bit high at times, but
let the breeze do the work there. So well played by Sanderson. So that puts them up by a point. 10-minute mark of the third quarter, and going with the breeze. They would like to probably maybe get another 1 or 2 here.
So ball coming back into the middle now, and you're correct, Vince, because we're 10.5 minutes into third quarter and 1 point in it. So if Port District can hang on here, they will have done quite well. So number 20 in the middle is Evans, Amber Evans it is, and she will be against Asher Lodge, I believe. Both similar physiques, the girls.
2 number 20s.
Yep, so up it goes. Beautiful ball up by the umpires. So Port District, again, bit of a nil-all that came out to this wing. Player over the ball. As we said before, Sophie Beswick has had a very good quarter. And she hunts that ball in there, comes back up. No one standing her. If she wants to get this one, she probably will. She's just drifting about around the back there, puts a tackle in. Goodwood first the ball. They handball backwards to come forward, if that makes sense. Around it goes now, Eve McKenzie. Can't get it out. McKenzie after it again. It's back. One more handball back. Goodwood Saints might be in trouble here. They can't get it out. Going in hard there, Eliza Bock. Put her head over the ball. There's a lot of hard work going on. The ball's moved about 5 metres. Now it comes forward. Port District player really put a body in there. That was Clift. Out it comes. Oh, taking the ground. She's put the ball down. Umpire's going to call. Oh, lucky to get away with that. I reckon that was Maddie Schwartz.
It was.
Pretty much just put the ball down. She's used a fair few petrol tickets, Vince, and umpire going to ball this up.
She's going to ball that up. She was a bit lucky there not to get caught holding the ball. She did take that mark and then went to go straight away and was tackled. So the ball's looking to come out at the moment. Oh, it looks like we've got a free kick there. Someone's been caught high for Goodwood Saints. And they will take the free kick.
She's been moved into the ruck, has she, I reckon?
Yep. So out there to the side looking for Young. Looks like she's going to be the first one there, getting chased by Jessica Kezak. Young looking to pick the ball up. Good spin and turn. Now she's got some free Space to kick the ball inside 50. Ball goes over the back of the pack. First hands there to Renee Wilson. Chloe Schwartz gets the handball out. Little kick there to Jessica Kezak again, and the ball comes back outside of 50. Excellent pickup there by, that's Beswick again.
Yeah,
wow, what a
great
quarter she's having. Kicks the
away.
ball forward.
Oh.
O'Loughlin puts on the Jets there. And, what a fantastic kick into the forward line, and that's been marked by Maddie Schwartz.
And O'Loughlin's just given her opponent one there.
Going forward, is that Pickett there in front of goal? There's the kick. That's gone over the goal umpire's head.
Great team play, Vince.
It is. Goal to Pickett. It's her first of the day. That was fantastic play by Port Districts, and would you believe it, that is lead change number 7.
As we see it on the screen there, she ran in. Yep, over the top. Bit of a push.
A bit of a push in the back for her good work there as well. Almost could have been called up by the umpire.
There's a little bit going on.
Yeah, not a lot of love lost between these two teams.
That possession there, though, there were 3 possessions in a row that hit targets. And how important is that, kicking into the wind and they score goals?
One grabs. There's some talented young ladies out here in this game. We're really, really enjoying this. So up they go again. Excellent tap there by Lodge. Chloe Schwartz in there first, gets the handball out. Looking to try and pick that one up. Emma Matthews. Ball's just bobbling around. Ruckman there, Lodge has got it. It's picked up again by Chloe Schwartz, and the kick goes forward. First one there looks like it's going to be Telfer. Telfer's got the ball, gives the handball across. Excellent handball too. And that goes in the forward lines. Pickett again. Pickett goes quickly. Ball's only about 10 out, and yes, excellent grab there by Maddie Schwartz.
How casual was Pickett there? Just went back, had a look. Beautiful kick.
Yep, summed it up quickly.
Wow.
Knew where she wanted to go, and Maddie Schwartz is now looking at kicking her third goal. Third goal here, and this will actually put Port District up by 11 points.
It's interesting too, Vince. They're loading up forward. Schwartz and Pickett, they're better players into the wind.
Into the breeze, yeah. So in she comes. Schwartz.
She's a clever
and look at that kick. Picked it perfectly. Straight at the right-hand post. Breeze has just brought that straight back over the goal umpire's head, and she now has 3 for the game. Have a look at this replay. Very smart kick. Just took the step out. Umpire, there he goes, a little bit off to the right, and then the ball comes back with the breeze and went straight through the middle. So Madison Schwartz, 3 goals.
She is a super clever player, and she knows when to drift back. She understands the wind out there. When Pickett got that ball, she was on the far side of her player. Pickett
just put the ball up in the air, let the breeze just bring it across goal, and very, very smart play.
So up in the middle, taking it out now, and this is what you're going to see, Lauren Young now. So Young it was, goes forward, not quite getting it off the ground with Goodwood Saints there. Young Chelsea Bennett. The ball just bouncing along in front of the players. They're not afraid to go in, Port District. Sherritt it was. Now Port District go forward. I reckon this is Seagate again, is it? With might be a little bit far out. Let's see how she goes on the long distance. Tucks the mouthguard into the short, so I reckon she's going to have a look. Look at all the players go back. This is the funny bit. If she kicks into the man the person on the mark and it touches her hand, it's going to bobble into dead grass. Anyway, skip, hop, jump. Goes long with the kick. Just a little bit wide, trying to get the extra distance, and unable to kick the goal. Now that may have been... No, it was Seagate. So back it comes now. So equally as good, Chloe Schwartz about to take the kick in. Now she's got space in front of her.
And she did take her maximum distance last time. Let's see what she does this time.
Play her a bit closer on the mark.
Assessing the options again. No, I think they're awake to it this time. That was excellent play by Mim Potter to make sure that she had to. Very, very good play. You know, as soon as Schwartz left the square, Mim Potter was straight onto her, and that's forced the kick wide.
So Jazzy,
not touched.
Jazzy Andrew it is.
Yeah, and the ball comes back in now. High kick, ends up about 20 metres out. Big pack forms, it's off hands, and that'll be 3/4 time.
Might be a player hurt just there, Vince. Just waiting to see. That was a huge pack. Player still down. We don't like to see that.
Goodwood Saints player down. Just trying to see if we can see who that is.
Umpires put the hand up too, so She might not be too flash there, the young lady. We'll keep an eye on that. We don't like to see that happen to anyone, but we'll come back to that. So 4 goals 5 it is to 6 goals 3. So
it's a 10-point lead to Port District.
29,
and
39.
They'd have to almost be considered favourite at the moment, given that they'll be coming home with the breeze.
And we saw a lot of lead change, didn't we, in that quarter? What was it, 4 or 5, I reckon?
Yeah. So we had 9 goals scored and 7 lead changes. Just amazing. It really has been. It's been like a heavyweight bout, this one. It's just been blow for blow. And we're really looking forward to this last quarter. I think it's going to be go right down to the wire.
Well, Port Districts have put themselves into a great position. They're just under 2 goals up. They'll be going to the left of screen with a huge wind. And, let's see whether they can finish off. And we're just having a look now. That player's hopped up off the ground, which is a good thing. And not too well, though, so we might just...
Mim Potter, I think it might be.
Is it really?
Hard,
that could be...
it's a bit hard to see just at the moment.
Yeah, it is, I think.
Trainers are with her.
I think it is number 1. It is.
One?
So,
yeah, Mim Potter. So hopefully their captain, hopefully she's okay.
A bit of a blow.
They'd really want to see her out there in the last quarter, providing her leadership. And she's played a fair game as well.
And, of course, the broadcast brought to us by Dartfish, Sports Interactive, Business Plaza, Interchanger, and I love doing this one, Alejandro, catch.com.au. Screaming good deals as we are about to take a break. Ladies and gentlemen.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
Welcome back, folks. Well, it's getting hot in the kitchen in the OTR Division 1.
Just by coincidence, our yesterday's hero this week happens to be one of Port District's favourite sons, and I speak, of course, of Jamie Baldacera.
It's that time of the show for Tony's Tales, and he's brought some stuff.
I've got some what we call props. And welcome back, folks. And Vince, you've got some stats for us at 3/4 time, please.
Okay, yes. So inside 50s, 5 apiece that quarter. Tackles very even again, 6 to 7. Clearances, 6 to 2 in favour of Port Districts, which interesting because they did do very well there against the Breeze. Centre clearances 4 to 1. So yes, that's again a bit of a telling stat. Hit outs 7 to 5 in favour of Port Districts. Three frees to Port Districts, 5 to Goody Saints that quarter, and turnovers 7 to 6. So nothing really stands out if you look at what's been happening across the board for those stats in the 3 quarters so far.
Clearances are interesting there, 6 to 2 in that quarter. However, 14 to 13 for the game. So you can tell that third quarter Port District really got on top there, and players are moving back into position. We believe that Mim Potter is off the ground, and Port Districts are playing to the left of screen here with a 10-point buffer at the moment. So Goodwood Saints are really going to be pushing hard. As we said, Port District only lost the 1 game through the season, and that was round 4. So umpire holds the ball aloft.
Young back into the ruck, so they're having to pull out all the stops here, Goody Saints. Up it goes. She gets the first tap down, but taken away. There you go. Chloe Schwartz straight into the forward line. looking for Madison. Gets the handball across. And she's got it the second time. Swings around on the left, goes for the hooking shot at goal. It's just off to the right. Gee, that would have been a big start for them. So it's just a point there to Maddie Schwartz. Takes it out to 11 points, and they'll be looking to lock the ball in here.
How do you reckon they go at home in the yard? They just must kick all the time. They're good skills.
So Custerman goes to the outer side, kicks it about 30 metres. Oh, gee, I think Young there got caught a bit high, but Madison Schwartz nearly took the mark. Oh, butters up well, but there's a really good tackle there by Custerman. And the umpire's going to ball it up about 20 metres out on a 45-degree angle. So up they go, Evans and Young. Snap by Madison Schwartz. Pickett's in there, can't quite get her hands on it. Might have been pushed in the back there. So again, Madison Schwartz gets a handball out. But no one wants to pick this ball up at the moment. Now it comes out. Chloe Schwartz playing further up the ground. And the umpire finally comes in, and Sanderson couldn't get the ball out. Still about 30 metres out, now more directly in front of the Port District's goal. Gee, they'd love one here. Well played. Young got the ball out. There's a shot on goal. Just to the right-hand side again, and another point. So that now will make it 2 goals even.
Dakota Braun it was with the snap. So Keely Custerman coming in. Port District have had all the play so far. We're only 2 minutes in, of course, but if she can run out a little bit, and she does, here's the call. Hope she doesn't kick it to us here in try. That's a nice kick, actually. Plenty of distance. Inside 50. Unable to take it was Sturzel, but she played on, got it down forward. They're going to have their hands full here, Goodwood. Just a bobbling handball. Young it is. They're going to rely on her a lot. Player just pushes off. A little bit of dusty about her. That's Sanderson. They're out now to the half-back flank. Port District a little chip. Sanderson it is, butters up. That's good running. Plays on. Gets a third stat in a row. There's 3 in that tackle. And number 24 there, Kaya Waddell, grabbed everyone, tackled all of them. And unfortunately, we see another injury here. And this is Claudia Sherritt.
It's just not...
And I might have had the wind taken out of her there because there were 3 in the tackle.
And she was caught in the middle there. So between her teammate Waddell and...
I think she's just trying to get her oxygen back. Friends are helping her. I'll tell you what, I love that the trainers come in, so get away. So she's just trying to get her breath back. So a little bit of a breather for Port District here. Free kick.
So Waddell's got the free kick.
Not real sure. Umpire's going to call it, but the girl's still on the ground. So they're playing on now. Comes into this pocket here, Vince, and Goodwood Saints now got to be very careful. Right in front of our broadcast, and the free kick now to Port Districts. And this will be... we'll get a good look now. Madison Schwartz, is it? Wouldn't be surprised if she's going to play on and take off. The girl's still on the ground, so I'm not sure where the umpire's going to hold it up. You can probably hear him calling if she moves, it's play on. So she's going to go long. Did play on. The umpire did call that. So 3 on to 2. Goes back in after it, Schwartz. Can't get it up. And I think we might have a stoppage in play now. Yes, the umpire's going to stop the play and just wait for this young lady.
Yeah, not actually sure if that stops the clock, though. So...
Yeah, so
4 minutes.
I think she's copped one in what we call the comic cuts, the guts. Claudia Sherritt. She stands up now, and good on the young lady. I'm glad to see that. So umpire holds the ball up. Up she goes. Young it is. Couldn't quite get it out. Now, Sandeman's been prominent too. Nice kick forward. That was a mark, and she didn't realise it played on. And a nice tackle. These Schwartz girls can play. This is Chloe Schwartz. So Chloe has it. You can hear all the screams, the leads. Pickett's out here if she wants her. Puts the hands up high. Goes a little bit more direct. May come over the back to Pickett. Does so. Bursts through. Little kick forward. Madison Schwartz can't, but I'll tell you who can. That is Eliza Bock. They're playing as a team, Vince. I like seeing this team play. They're going in and celebrating. Hopefully not too early, but 3 goals up on the board. Here it is again. They were a bit... opposition were a bit conscious of Madison Schwartz, as you should be, and Bockett was that mops up as it just bounced out over the back. Young girl now running off, which is good to see, Claudia Sherritt. I believe this game is going live into the Port District club rooms, or I hope it is. So just for those people at home, Claudia Sherritt is okay up and running around the boundary line. As the ball comes back into the middle, you are with Vince Cosmo.
Rightio, so 3-goal buffer now and the breeze at their back. They're going to be hard to beat, Port District. Tap there from Young, and they've sharked the ball here. It's gone out towards the wing. Looks like, is that Beswick or
Schwartz?
Or Schwartz, it's first there. Chloe Schwartz. Excellent tackle applied there by Kyra Waddell. Ball's picked up by Sturzel, gets it forward. Oh, mark dropped by Custerman, I think it was. Up the ground a little. Ball comes out to Young. Oh, that's going to go out. Well, it's out on the full, actually. Didn't matter because that would have been a free kick, and that will go to Port Districts.
Wide boundary here too. It's a long way from fence to boundary line, so that's why that was on the full for those
Looking
at
for
home
Pickett.
wondering.
She takes it on the bounce. Goes to Schwartz. That's Chloe. Custerman in the way. Tries to pick it. Oh, can't pick it up. Running through very well there was Braun. Braun goes forward to Madison. Schwartz. The kick's gone about 50 metres. She's nearly kicked that from, but it's just gone to the side of the behind post. And that will be a free kick to Abby Fox, and they need to get this ball down the other end of the ground, Goodwood Saints.
Probably just rushed that a bit, Madison Schwartz, when she didn't need to.
So you suspect she's going to look for Young, pick it right with her, as well as Evans, the ruckman. So Madison Schwartz is outmarked.
She can't get away from it.
So kicks to the hot spot, about 15 metres out, or nearly the mark taken by Telfer. Ball's just in there, about 10 metres out, but well played by the Goodwood Saints. That ball's really held up in the breeze, only got out. And here's Young, spins around, gets the kick out. Excellent vision to get that ball out to someone free by themselves at centre half back.
Eve McKenzie.
So there's the kick by Keisha Wangani.
Barlow, I reckon. Goodwood.
Barlow, sorry. Yep. The kick there into the centre. Umpire's called something here. Is that down the ground? No.
Yeah, I thought it might have been Vince down the ground.
Coming back.
Coming
back to Custerman. Yeah, she's done really well down back. She heads out wide. Again, looking for Young. Young's picked it up beautifully. On the left, have a look at that. Excellent kick on the non-preferred. Ball now moving towards half forward. And umpire, I think he's going to call holding the ball. He is. And that's a free kick to Goodwood Saints.
Chloe Schwartz.
So the ruckman here, Aisha Lodge.
So kicks forward now. Not quite inside 50. Ball hits the ground. Gee, Young, she's played a mighty game for Goodwood Saints. But this is the story of the day. It's been turned around by Port District. They're just going that little bit harder at it now. Young, it is just a touch of cramp there by the looks of things. Picking herself up now. And what a mighty season she's had. Medal winner, 14 years old. Playing in the ruck for Goodwood Saints. Probably best for them at the moment. She's standing picket. Ball goes up now, probably 30 metres from that player. Dribbles along the ground. No one near the Goodwood Saints players couldn't quite pick it up. Socket it twice now along the ground. Guess who? Watch this girl put the Jets on. One bounce. Gets around. Two bounces. Madison Schwartz, you are a superstar. And the umpire has said...
Has she run too far? Surely that could be the only thing.
No. Has she?
It must have said she's run too far. Maybe when she took on the second tackler and got around.
Little bit of Kevin Bartlett there. Maybe she had the bounce and the player was tackling, and that's called throwing or holding the ball or whatever. Anyway, so Sanderman it is. Sanderson. Gee, she's followed that up well. Second effort. She's had a good quarter. Kicks it in. Seagate it is. Too far out the score. Goes back. She's probably...
Sanderson. Sanderson's got to turn around again.
40 out. Yep.
Oh, she could have actually turned around and maybe she could have been hit up there.
Seagate now. Pretty deliberate with the kick. She's going to have to run out to the right. Couldn't kick it with the wind, so into the wind it was a hard kick. Player in front. That is a tremendous mark. Not sure. If that's Chloe Schwartz, we might have to get a pair of scissors and cut the beanie in half for the Schwartz tints. But let's just have a look. Bit slow to get up off the ground. Just holding her head. sad to see a few of the girls going down late in the game.
It's been a tough game, though.
It has. That mark, though, tremendous mark as the ball came in, and just a bit of a lull in play as the runner comes out just to check her out. She's, I won't say looking hugely distressed, but they're just saying to the girls, go back, get out of the way. Just looking to get up. I reckon that is Chloe Schwartz. Yeah, there it is. Get the pair of scissors out just about. But
she's got the ball, though, so that always is a good incentive to get up.
Tough set of twins, Vince. So far side now. Nice kick. That's a long kick over the top. Geez, they've kicked to each other. This is Madison Schwartz now, I would say, with the ball. Goes back. Wouldn't be surprised to see her take 4 or 5 bounces here and kick a goal, but yeah, goes back. Nice kick now. Just one step, bang, over the top. Players can run onto it. Goodwood Saints player had to come at it. Couldn't quite get that ball. So, diving on the ground now. Just fumbling there. Port District's player. A little bit of a punch out of the air there. A bit of volleyball. Sharing it now. Young's been asked to do a pile of work. Down it comes. Port District to there. Schwartz is in there just hanging off that side of that pack. And umpire says, oh, ball up. That wasn't Schwartz. Sorry, I've gone Schwartz mad. It was Kaya Waddell, who's been a very strong player this quarter. Up it goes. Over. Goodwood Saints couldn't quite clear. Good smother. Port District. They are going at this ball very hard, Vince. I've been highly impressed by the way these girls play this game. Hats off to them.
They're going to take a welter beating from here. 3 goals up. 5 minutes to go with the breeze. We're not sure, though, if there'll be any extra time for those 2 stoppages. Because the umpire did blow time on. Oh, driven into the ground there. Madison Schwartz has got the ball. Kick goes into the forward line. It's bounced over the back. So, and Port District got it. Oh, she slipped over there. Jakira Telfer. And she's going at it again. Excellent play there. Oh, that's going to go out on the full, unfortunately. And looks like Pickett's going to get the ball here. Or is it Telfer? Might be Telfer's going to get it back. Yeah, Telfer gets the ball back.
Too far out, Vince, do you think?
Too far out on the 50. She probably needs to come back. Yeah, that's better. Come back a little bit further and give yourself room to kick it. So there's the kick.
Player down.
Player down. And
didn't see that.
No.
That's a Goody Saints player too, over on the centre half forward position, folks. We didn't see what happened there, so we can't let you know. That's a bit distressing, though, to hear the whistle. People are running out left, right and centre here, so we shall keep an eye on it. So we'll go to the score. Port Districts are 3 goals up, 13-minute played. Maybe a long quarter if they do have time on, but we're not sure.
Stretches coming out, so not good.
Yeah, so I just didn't see what happened there. So players just milling around forward of the ball there. And we'll just try and get the camera off now, let them deal with what they need to deal with. So there's a couple of groups of girls, Goodwood Saints here. Port Districts are in the middle, and then another group of Goodwood Saints. And to the right is the actual opponents on each other, all having a little bit of a talk to our right. So if we go through Goodwood Saints, well, Mim Potter's gone off the ground as there's a little bit of a break in play. Keely Custerman's been going very well for them. Lauren Young's done a whole pile of work. Alina Siegert, number 19, has been not too bad up forward. And Sanderman this quarter, Vince, number 18, very impressive. And for Port District, Madison Schwartz the standout, but ably helped by Chloe Schwartz, Kaya Waddell this quarter as well. And I think we're just going to take a little break, folks, while we wait for this young lady to be taken off the
I'm just going to go to a quick break here for a couple of minutes while there's a break in play, and we'll be back shortly, so hopefully everything's okay.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get extraordinary savings. Like Salma's Kayak, Ned's Telly, Brad's Pit, and Reese's Wooden Spoon. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
One of our great supporters here in the Adelaide Footy League this year is Business Plaza. They do great work helping clubs raise much needed funds. One of those is the Goody Saints. Let's hear from Craig Scott.
The Goodie Saints are going to partner with Business Plaza because of their track record, and also they're a major sponsor of the Adelaide Footy League, and they've brought in big companies like Vodafone and Catch Group. We feel we can better engage with our members and our players through the app, and I encourage you to get on board and become a member of Business Plaza.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get what they need for less. Like Mixed Joggers, Bill's Gate, Sarah Jessica's Parker, and Kim's Kardashian. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
At Carlton Football Club, we use Interchange of Pro software to manage our rotations on game day with our men's team, women's team and VFL affiliate Northern Blues. The software is simple and user-friendly and gives us a great idea of how to manage our players' rotations during a match. Interchange of Pro provides concise information about players' time on ground and time on the bench. We can also see how long players have been on the ground and configure accurate alerts for individual players to manage their rotations and game time. Using the software, we can keep track of how many minutes our players have played on the ground and spent on the bench for the whole entire season, creating a database. We find Interchange of Pro a great solution to managing our players' rotations on game day, and it'll be a great tool at community level too.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
Welcome back, folks. Well, it's getting hot in the kitchen in the OTR Division 1.
Just by coincidence, our yesterday's hero this week happens to be one of Port District's favourite sons, and I speak, of course, of Jamie Baldacera.
It's that time of the show for Tony's Tales, and he's brought some stuff.
I've got some what we call props. Okay, folks, so we're coming back now, and just while all the celebrations are going on, we're just waiting for the Goodwood Saints player to be taken off. So obviously there's no time on in the game. It's a straight 17 minutes. So we can tell you now Port Districts have swarmed each other. There's stacks on the middle. I hope there's no one under that. They have won the game outstandingly well. 4 goals 5 to 7 goals 5. And I'd say the game was over when that unfortunate injury happened. So Port Districts are the under-18 girls red victorious premiers for 2020,
and
Vince.
Yes, they played very, very well and played as a team. They had a lot of good contributors. You can start to go through, Jakira Telfer was good. Sophie Beswick's third quarter was excellent. Eliza Bock had kicked 1 goal. Alicia Gaffney, we called her a few times. She had a good game. Madison Swartz, I think, was the best player on the ground, not only with her 3 goals.
Beanie time.
But with her work rate and her effort. Lakeisha Pickett was very good as well and played a number of roles, including being on Lauren Young in the last quarter.
She's very good early too, wasn't she? There's a dog on the field, folks. There's a dog on the field. A very happy dog too. It's a Port District one. Look at that. And yes, so look at the two the two girls out there. There's piggybacks. There's celebrations. There's jumping around. Dogs are on the field. There's yahooing. Just what you said then too, Pickett did a lot of the heavy work in those first 2 quarters when the game was on the line. So fantastic effort by her. The Schwartz sisters, Chloe Schwartz especially.
Down back.
Down back.
She was fantastic.
They are going to celebrate hugely there. So who do you suggest for the beanie? I'd be looking at Madison Swartz.
I thought Madison just had an outstanding game. Apart from the 3 goals, just the way that she gets up and down the ground, to get to multiple contests and just provide extra work and extra numbers where the ball is. I think she had an outstanding game. That first goal she kicked, and she ran from the half-back to the forward line to kick that goal into the wind. I thought, geez, we've got something special here. This girl's a bit of an athlete, just saw her take off, and then, of course, she did that through the game. She took the couple of runs. Unfortunately, we have a bit of a laugh now, but tried to really take on that far side and got caught. When you bounce the ball and tackled at the same time, that's dropping the ball. I believe it's dropping the ball, it is, isn't it? It's giving the ball away, and
coach is happy over there, which I believe Carl is the father. I hope so, by the way they're embracing over there. So fantastic. You're a premiership player for life, premiership coach for life. And Port Districts, congratulations. If they're listening down there, they've got a few teams in the finals today, and they've got a premiership now, and fantastic for the club moving forward. Their girls program is very strong, Vince, looking at this game today.
Yes, they thoroughly deserved their victory today. Dad as the coach, Mum as the
yeah, that's it, team manager,
as the team manager, and of course the twins who played very, very well, with a number of other contributors. So well played to Port Districts, and well done to Goodwood Saints. They had a really, really good year as well. Obviously led by Lauren Young. But Mim Potter played really well until she was forced off the ground. Keely Custerman was really good down back. There was a couple of others. Jordan Sanderson, we thought, came into the game really late and was good. So well done to them. And we're about to...
So we're just going to go to the stats now. The inside 50s, of course, Port District 19-13 for the game. So that was very telling through that third quarter as well, as they're singing the song over there, and they are going off hugely. Good on them. Look at them go. I'm just not going to read out the stats while they're doing that. Just have a look at that. Yeah. That's what the enjoyment of the game is all about. Oh, the young fella comes in and sprays the whole crowd. So we go back to the stats. Tackles 28-26 was close, but... clearances 16-16, centre clearances 9-6, so 3 more for Port District. Hit-outs were the same. Free kicks actually were 21 to Goodwood, 16 to Port District. Tackles inside 53-2, and turnovers. Port District had 24, Goodwood 18. Sometimes the team that wins does have more. You know why? Because they've got the ball in the hands more. So folks, we're going to take a break and we're going to come back for our final game of the day. Congratulations, Port District 2020 Premiers.